Hello everyone, hope all of you are hell and hearty. This is Lopamudra Dev once again with another video. Actually, today's video is an extension of the previous that is topic. In the previous videos, I discussed about or I shared with some knowledge regarding principles of growth and development. And in this video, I'm going to explain how those knowledges of the principles of growth and development can be implemented in the real life situation. Actually, until and unless you implement or utilize the knowledge that you have gained, the knowledge is simply that is wastage, or the knowledge is simply useless. So we always must try to utilize the knowledges that we have gained in solving the real life problems. So before starting the topic, as usually I will share a motivational quote with you all, and today's quotation is by Walt Disney. I think all of you know about him. He is one of the most popular personalities. He quoted, "The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing." So there is a कहावत in Hindi also, that शुभ काम के लिए देर नहीं करना चाहिए. As we decide to do something, we should not waste much time in thinking and talking. We should simply begin with doing. Then only it will be that is obvious for us to achieve or fulfill the work that we have decided to do. So that thing you should also implement in your lives. You should start doing good works without much thinking and talking. So now I'll proceed towards the topic of the day, which is educational implementation of the principles of growth and development. Here in this case, though the term educational implementation is mentioned, as our education starts at home too, that's why we will not be talking simply about classroom education. Some of the principles are also that is applicable in at home also. The parents to educate their children, to make them learn at home. There is huge application of the principles of growth and development. So let's begin with, I have listed some points, and while discussing about the points, you will be also able to recall some of the principles of growth and development, those who have huge application in the real life situation, both in classroom as well as at home situation. So the first one is planning for the curriculum. While discussing about planning for the curriculum, the principles of individual differences, we have discussed about principles of individual differences. We discussed though each and every child some follows some development of each and every children follows some definite pattern, definite sequence. There are some uniformity in the dimensions of growth and development. Still, they have some uniqueness. It's not that each and every child of the same age group bears same characteristics. They have some uniqueness, they have some specific characteristics which make them different from other. So that's how this particular principle of individual differences has huge application in planning the course and curriculum for a particular age group. Whatever activities that should be included in the curriculum, whatever courses, whatever topics that should be included in the curriculum, the curriculum planners must keep this particular principle in their mind. There should be huge diversity of the topics, huge diversity of the courses, that is activities, so that each and every individual, or if each and every children can perform the activities in their own pace. So that's how the principle of individual difference has a huge application in planning course and curriculum of a particular that is course, okay, which is very very important. Then next point I have listed here is proper estimation of the competency. Okay, here we know the that is from the principles of growth and development, we got some idea, or we gather some knowledge, correct knowledge about the growth trend of children. The principle of growth and development give us some ideas about growth trend, so that uh, with the help of that particular that is knowledge, we can understand that what should we expect, and when should we expect something from the children. Okay, like while in my previous video also, while discussing about principles of growth and development, about concrete and abstract knowledge, see that is what we that means I'm going to talk about our expectancy as a teacher and as parents. Okay, suppose we, from the knowledge of principles of growth and development, we got the knowledge that the children do not develop abstract thinking until they reach the age of 11. After 11 only the children can think something abstract. Before that they can only understand whatever they see in front of their eyes. That means whatever things are concrete. So we should not expect something which is not within their ability. Like for a children of class 2, the children of class 2 must not be the above of age 7. The child may be 7 or 8 years of age. We cannot expect that particular child to think something abstract, because we got the knowledge from the principle of growth and development that abstract knowledge can only be that is the cognitive ability to understand something abstract, only that is acquired after the age of 11. So here we can limit our expectancy from the children. Sometimes when we expect so much from the children and we ridicule because they do not fulfill our expectation as teacher or as parents, that thing has adverse effect on the growth and development of the child. The child start growing that is inferiority complexities in their mind. The child will be lacking in confidence. So by limiting our expectancy within the knowledge area of the principles of growth and development, we can help the child to grow properly. we need to the knowledge of the principles of growth and development give us the idea of to know what to expect and when to expect from an individual child with respect to its physical, mental and social development at different stages of growth and development. Okay, so that is why we, in such case, what will happen, the teacher or the parents will not under or overestimate the future competency of or expectancy of the children. Okay, sometimes what we do, we overestimate or we underestimate the competency of the child. So by with the knowledge of the principles of growth and development, that problem can be solved. We can, by implementing the knowledge, we can simply limit our expectation within the child's capability and its capacity that is with respect to its growth of in a particular stage of development. Okay, so that's how it has a huge application in the classroom situation as well as at home also. Next point that I have listed here is achieve harmonious development of personality. See, being teachers, our utmost that is duty is to that is help an individual, that means to lead full grown development in an individual. All the aspects of or you can say all the dimensions of growth and development should be taken proper and equal care of. We cannot overestimate or we cannot overemphasize any of the dimensions of growth and development in the cost of the other. In that case, what will happen, the ultimate aim of education will not be achieved. Educational aim is to bring full grown development or harmonious development in an individual. So we have got the idea about interrelatedness or that is interaction between the different aspects of growth and development. The idea of the principles of interrelatedness, of the interdependence of various aspects of development, we have got by with the help of the principles of growth and development. So being teachers, being parents, to achieve all round harmonious growth and development of the personalities of our children, we should encourage all the aspects. The maybe a child is not very good in studies, his that means cognitive abilities are average, but he may have other aspects of development, that is he may have good, like he may not be good in studies but he may be good in singing, he may be good in that is dancing. Suppose one aspect, the child may not be very good in its physical feature, but by underestimating that, we cannot lead other aspects or dimensions of development also that is adversely affected. So by the help of the knowledge of the interrelatedness and interdependence of various aspects and that is dimensions of growth and development, we can help our children to develop in a harmonious way. We can bring all round development of the personalities in the child. Okay, by taking proper care of all the dimension and aspects of growth and development, only this particular aim of education can be achieved. Okay, so this is how we can implement the principles of interrelatedness and principle of interdependence in the real life situation. Okay, now next is the prior planning and preparation for teachers and parents. With the help of the growth and principles of growth and development, we know that the trend how development proceed from one stage to another. So, like we have discussed about general to specific, we have discussed about concrete to abstract, we know about the growth rate of the individual, how growth rate changes. All these knowledges we have gathered. So because, and we know that at what age how the children behave, we know about the characteristic features of the infancy, we know about the characteristic features of the childhood, how the principles of growth and development are followed by each and every stages of development of an individual. By with this knowledge, we can do some that is prior planning for the children. Like we know about the adolescent, how do they behave, how what are the changes that take place in the individual of this particular age group. All these things, how they this age group brings some that is instability, mental instability, because of various changes that take place during this particular age. We can make the children by that is with this knowledge, we teachers and parents also can take some prior preparation. At the same time, we can help the particular individual also to take some prior preparation. We can let them know what are the changes that they are going to face in a particular age group. We can that is plan how to deal with the children of that particular age group, because we already have knowledge that what is going to happen, how the things changes from one stage to another stage, what will be the sequence, how sequentially the changes take place. So with all this and all this knowledge we get from the principles of growth and development. So whenever we know about the thing, so it will be very easy for us as teacher or parents to take some prior preparation. At the same time, in some cases we can make the children aware about the facts that are going to happen in their lives. Okay, so that's how also that is principles of growth and development, knowledge of principles of growth and development are implemented in the real life situations. Now the next one is the in arranging suitable learning experiences for the children. Nowadays the things are changing, the educational system, the way the children are educated in the schools or at home. These are changes, or and these changes are possible because uh, that means the teachers and the parents nowadays they gather some knowledge about all these general rules and principles that are observed in case of the growth and development in an individual. Okay, so what happens, like just now I'm repeating the things so that things become easy for you to understand. With the same example, I'm just repeating the things. See how learning experiences can be arranged prior suitable learning experiences can be arranged. Like we know about individual differences. Different individual has different capacities, they have different interests, all these things, they have different potentialities. So by keeping diverse activities in the curriculum, we can do some suitable, we can that is what to say, we can set some suitable learning experiences for the children. Then again, if we take into consideration of the abilities that changes from time to time, like just now I said about general to specific, concrete to abstract. Suppose whenever we that means learn very that means we teach, being teacher, whenever we teach various subjects. Suppose if we are teaching EVS to the children of class 2, in that case we know that simply explaining in the classroom will not work from for them, because they don't understand something which is very abstract. Suppose we are making them know about different types of plants, so instead of simply explaining, because we now have the idea about the principles of growth and development, and we know it starts from concrete to and then proceed towards abstract. So instead of simply explaining in the classroom about different types of plants, we need to make them take them to the school garden, and where there are various kinds of plants, and accordingly we can understand that what are the shrubs, what are the herbs, and what are the trees. If it is not possible, in that case some models can be made for them, some charts can be made for them, some photos can be collected for them, so that they can see the things, and as soon as they will see, they will understand the thing. So such way we can that means some suitable learning experiences can be arranged for the children with the help of the knowledge of principles of growth and development. Okay, now achieving perfection in developing different dimensions of the personality, which is again very very important, and already we have also discussed about harmonious growth and development of the individual's personality. So here that is perfection. Like we are not simply talking that all the aspects should go hand in hand, all the aspects or dimensions of personality go hand in hand. We are also trying to bring perfection in the development of personality, and that is possible when equal importance, equal at the same time proper importance will be given to different dimensions of personality of an individual. Then only we can say that the child will achieve perfect personality. The personality whatever the child should be as a full grown individual, that the child will acquire only with the help of the various principles of growth and development, like by providing proper learning experiences, by providing various knowledge about the growth and development that happens in their lives, by proper emphasizing of all the dimensions of growth and development, by that is by implementing the knowledge of integration, of the principles of integration, that how each and every aspects of that is growth and development, how they are integrated, how we cannot isolate one aspect from the other. By applying all those knowledges and dealing the child with in a very scientific way, we can help the child to achieve perfect that is perfection in the various dimensions of their personality. Now next is providing conducive environment to attain maximum development. We have discussed about the role of heredity and environment, how heredity and environment has great influence in the growth and development, in the proper growth and development of an individual, how these two major factors interact with each other to that is what to say, to bring out all round development of the individual. So what happens, these are the this is a joint responsibility, joint effort of both these two factors in the development of personality. So it's not that we can only depend on the genetic makeup. Okay, a child has carried that is high cognitive ability as a hereditary property from the parents, so we can simply let the child be like that. The child will automatically be a genius in its future. We cannot do the things, because we know that environment also has equal importance, and environment also plays a very important role in proper development. So in that case we need to provide proper environment for the child, then only the child will be able to attain the particular or the child will only that is be express what should I say, express the qualities that he has got from the got from their forefathers or their parents as a genetic characteristic. Because the principle of interaction of heredity and environment say us that at any stage of growth and development, the individual behavior or personality makeup is just the end product of the constant interaction between the hereditary endowment and the environmental setup. So it's very clear that until and unless a conducive environment is provided to the children, no matter how much able the child is, he will not be able to achieve that is there will not be sufficient achievement of the qualities or potentialities of an individual. So that is a very important thing. In school, at home, the parents, the teachers, they must have to that is provide a congenial environment for the children, so that it can nourish his abilities, potentialities can be nourished and can be explored. Okay, so that is another implementation of the principles of growth and development. Now the final one that I have listed here, you may get some more, you can add in the list by in your own. The last one is to make adequate arrangement for the subsequent progress and consolidation of progress. Okay, that is a very important thing. We have discussed about the principle of spiral versus linear advancement. I said you that sometimes the growth is very rapid, and again it's in the state of rest. Okay, so what happens sometimes as parents, that is I have I myself experienced such things in my life. Like what happens, we make a notion that the way the child start growing from the birth, the child will grow in the same rate throughout the it's life. So whenever we see that there is some state of rest, if we don't have the knowledge of principles of growth, of this particular principle of growth and development, the parent, especially it happens to the parents, sometimes it happens to teachers also. The teacher questioned that the way the child was doing, suddenly there is a pause. That means they take it as some abnormalities, but it's not something abnormal. It is very very natural. There are some period of rest for consolidation of the developmental progress achieved till a particular stage. Then again, after some period of rest, again there will be some progress in the advancement. So the things go that way. So being teachers and being parents, until and unless we don't have the knowledge of this particular principle of growth and development, it may make us confusing. It may make us that means take us to a state of what should I say, confusion, and we may not deal the children properly in that case. So with the help of the principle, we, if as we know that this is a very natural thing that happens, this is the general rule followed by each and every individual's growth and development, it will be easy for us to deal with such natural factors. Okay, natural facts actually. So that's all about the principles, that is implementations of the principles of growth and development as per my knowledge is concerned. You may go through some other books and add some more here. Actually some of you ask for PDF, but at this stage I don't want you to follow some notes and all. You should simply understand the facts and should write in the exams by your own, by in your own language. That makes the things different from others. So otherwise, if strictly some notes are followed, that doesn't bring any variations in writing. So it's better you listen to the video repeatedly and try to explain the points by your own. Okay, that's all about today's session. I will wind up here, with the hope that you have liked the video. This video will benefit you. Please, if you have liked the video, press the like button, share my video, and those who have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe the video. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get regular notification of my videos. And please do take care of yourself. I am signing off here, with the prayer of all everyone's well-being. Okay, bye bye for now.